Hey all. So today we're going to talk about something that we get questions on literally every day. Between there are comments on here on YouTube, emails, texts, and basically it's, are we allowed to bring X, Y, or Z on our cruise? So we hear these questions so often that we decided we were going to do a video all about the prohibited items list.
It'll be a long list.
It's actually not that long. Kind of grouped them together.
Okay.
And there's some differences between cruise lines, but basically what I did is I took the items on this list are prohibited by all of the major cruise lines with certain exceptions, and we'll give you those exceptions. So hopefully this will help you figure out
What not to bring.
Yeah, what not to bring. Probably the easiest way to put it. So we'll let you know, say, okay, this is only on this one, or this is, anyway. So some of these are like, really, do I even have to say this? But we're gonna say it. Number one, firearms and ammunition.
What?
Yeah, you're not allowed to bring guns or anything gun shaped on a cruise with you.
Explosives.
Including fireworks. No explosives allowed. And, kind of common sense, but we all know common sense ain't so common no more.
Well, anyway, knives and scissors.
Right.
With the exception of safety razors and scissors with a blade length of under 4 inches.
Right.
Even when you're flying, these are also they're prohibited on flights as well. So
illegal drugs and substances. This includes medically prescribed marijuana and all CBD products. Doesn't matter if it's legal in your state. It's not legal federally. The cruise lines follow federal law.
Yeah.
So if you would like to get banned from a cruise line,
that's one of the fastest way to do it.
Yep. Otherwise, we'll go on to the next item.
Candles, incense, and any other fire-making tools except matches and a normal lighter. Sorry.
And like a big lighter is considered a normal lighter.
You can't bring one of those flicker flame things.
Yes. And also butane torches, they're not allowed either. So next up.
Sad.
This one is basically it's anything that creates heat. So coffee makers, clothes irons, travel steamers, heating pads, and hot plates. Not allowed.
But you have to check with your cruise line, especially with the heating pad.
Not allowed.
Okay.
On the big three, they are not allowed.
Okay.
Okay. I specifically looked at that because I know my wife was going to call me on that.
Of course you were. Of course I was. Whatever. Martial arts or self-defense gear. Handcuffs, pepper spray. Oops.
Hoverboards. Can't bring hoverboards. And yes, like my wife said, no martial arts or self-defense gear.
Special if you hoverboard. Hoverboard. You get it? Hoverboard? No.
No. Stick to the list.
Hookahs and water pipes. I don't think we need to go any further.
Ham radios are not allowed either.
You're not allowed to bring food. What's a ham radio?
Really?
Yeah.
Surge protected power strips
No.
are not allowed. Non-surge protected power strips are allowed. Okay, so we all know that, well, anybody who's been on a cruise knows that outlets in the rooms are not as plentiful as we would like. So Google or go to Amazon and look for cruise line approved power strips or power supplies, whatever you want to call it.
Port, beer, hard seltzers, hard liquor, port sherry, vermouth, and other fortified wines.
So alcohol-wise, you're not allowed to bring beer, hard seltzer, or hard liquor. Most cruise lines allow you to bring a bottle or two of wine, but I differentiated them because, they don't allow port, sherry, vermouth, or other fortified wines. It's got to be regular wine, not a fortified wine.
Oh, boom boxes.
So basically any large radio are not allowed.
And if you bring a speaker, please be respectful of those around you.
Yeah, realize not everybody on that cruise line or around that pool wants to hear your music, regardless of what type of music it is. Use your headphones, please.
Plus, there's also usually already music going on in the pool decks and such, so there's that. Inflatable kiddie pools.
Yeah, not allowed to bring inflatable kiddie pools. Surfboards, boats, and canoes are also not allowed.
Pets, live animals, only qualified service dogs trained to perform specific tasks for a guest with a disability are allowed.
And that's wording right from the cruise line's prohibited list. So, drones. NCL, Royal Caribbean do not allow them, period. Carnival does allow them, but they must be held in, basically given to security upon embarkation, and they'll be checked. You can check them out and check them back in when you get into port. So for port use only. They are not allowed to be used while the ship is afloat.
It's important to know that. Knuckle dusters, brass knuckles, clubs, telescopic batons, flails, or nunchucks.
They're basically anything, meant to cause...
Surprise.
I wish I had one of those right now. Tasers or stun guns are also not allowed.
Because I carry one of these in my suitcase all the time.
You'd be surprised what some people would pack.
Metal detectors.
Can't bring them. Sorry, folks.
Wooden walkie-talkies. NCL prohibits them. The other two don't mention them.
What I find very concerning is that the cruise lines wouldn't have added these items to the list unless at least one passenger tried to bring each and every one of those items on board with them at some point. What? I don't know. It blows me away. Anywho, now that we've discussed what you can't bring on a cruise with you, check out this video we did recently about what to pack in your carry-on bag. Trust me, there's nothing on the prohibited list in that video.
Of course, it better not be.